He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Oh, hey y'all. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my last review of the night. It is 3:11. I think I started at 12 something or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, this is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop Season 4, Episode 16. I did not review the last episode because it was 2 hours. Not only was it 2 hours, it was 2 hours with them being live in between on commercial breaks. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna give me for no full 2 hours. No, ma'am. No. So I watched it, refused to review it. And I said that the rest of the season, 2 hours too, I ain't reviewing none of that shit, okay? But this episode was only 1 hour, so y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. And it, it was okay this time. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Dun 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 dun. Jaybird. Okay, let me stop. Y'all know I be giddy when it get late. I was giddy earlier. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To follow me, of course, on my Instagram. Shop my Teespring merchandise. The links to all of that stuff is below. Okay, go to the description box. Everything is there. Who's in your theme song? The info is there. You got a P.O. box? The info is there. You have an email address? The info is there. What's your Instagram? What's your Twitter? What's your Facebook? The information is in the description box. Okay, and let's get started on this episode. We see the episode starts off. We see Romeo and Angela on the phone, flirting, chit-chatting. Now, I think I did my little year in review, and I put, we gonna leave Angela and Romeo as a couple flirting back and forth on this damn show in 2018. I am still leaving that shit in 2018. I feel like it's just so aggravating. Oh, I will be live on my YouTube tomorrow. Well, today, because it's Saturday. So later on today, at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So 6:30 here in Michigan. We are going to be playing Let's Play a Game. Okay, we're playing Fuck, Marry, Kill. So I will have people. Okay, we're going to all say who will fuck, marry, or kill. So, you know what I'm saying? Come on to live. We're going to chit chat. You know what I'm saying? Play a little game. Answer some questions. Just have a good old little time. It's winter time. Ain't nobody really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Where's cold at? So, come chit chat with me or whatever. Okay, back to it. So, Angela bring up out for her, I don't want to ruin our friendship if we were to have a relationship and it does not work out. I completely get that, but my thing is, this is season 4, okay? This been going on since season 1. And before season 1, it was going on in real life. I'm tired of the bullshit, okay? I'm tired of the shit. I feel like y'all are two consenting adults. She is no longer a virgin. He is single. She is single. Y'all either gonna, is we fucking or not? Okay, in Cameron's words. But not even, but just try it. Either try it or don't. But this, could we, can't we, should we, won't we, could, is tiring. Boring. It's bullshit. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He do invite her to a charity basketball game that he's having in New Orleans. He said, because I need you there cheering me on. And then she said, I want to be the cheering on. We see Pep next, okay? We see Pep and TT having a conversation. Pep then called TT over there to chit-chat, okay? And so Pep bring up how, she's going to Essence. We seen JoJo say he was going to Essence. Essence meaning New Orleans. So again, it's Essence Fest weekend when they all going up there. So, Romeo and Master P has the whole charity basketball game. JoJo was invited because Romeo invited him to play on his basketball team. So we see Pep is going to Essence as well in New Orleans because Queen Latifah has some kind of something that she's having there, and she invited Pep. I'm pretty sure you maybe saw and Peppa, because how many places did Pep get invited My feet dangling. I'm so damn short. I can't wait for my new computer chair to come. I don't know many places that Pep be invited to without sort if it's to do with music. Just because I don't think Pep got no solo music. Anyway, so TT like, oh, okay, cool. You know, you going dancing or whatever. Yeah, and I want you to come with me. She's like, oh, that'll be cool. Like, is Andre going? She's like, oh, Andre. So we know Andre been texting her, whatever. Like, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. But we also know her manager said, like, you need to dump that zero, okay, because he's not your hero. And so she brings up how my manager said that, you know what I'm saying, a deal that we had on the table fell through. It was $1 million deal. And because of the whole thing with him supposedly being married and me being a whole homewrecker, the allegations of all that, you know, they took the deal off the table. And so, you know what I'm saying, my manager telling me that because of that drama, I need to really, you know what I'm saying, like, cancel him, because if not, I'm going to be losing jobs left and right. I mean, to a certain extent, I believe her manager. I don't believe Pep got deals coming in left and right. But I do believe anyone she has coming in will be like, oh, well, she's in the news right now for, like, dating a married man. Like, I don't want her, you know, promoting her or whatever. And that's the topic of conversation. So he telling her, right, like, you dealing with somebody who fucking up your brand, okay? Point to the bank to the period. So, you know, Pat bring up, you know, people think I'm a homewrecker or whatever, and because his baby mama went out and said, like, I stole him or whatever. First of all, I'm gonna need Pep, TT, and Egypt all to stop calling that woman his baby mama. That's his wife. That was his ex-wife. At the end of the day, they was married. Okay, I don't know if they're still married now, but she not that man baby mama. That's his wife, or at least his ex-wife. Like, give her some, or that's the mother of his children. Okay, it's a difference between a person. There's a difference between the baby mama and the mother of your child. The same way it's a difference between the baby daddy and the father of your children. It just means something different. If you don't know, look it up. It just is. Anyway, Pep, like, you know, they were separated, you know, they were living separately, and, you know, even though she was pregnant, you know, and when they were living, she then said, when they were living together, because she was pregnant, the place where they were was like, it was time for them to move out, and because she was pregnant, like, Pep is insinuating, allegedly, that she paid the girl bills to stay at the house. Like, the lease was in Pep's name or whatever. I paid the lease for the girl because she was pregnant and couldn't afford to move out. I say, oh, well, okay. She then said, and I have text from her, from the baby mama, you know, telling me that she over him or whatever, and they have filed for divorce. This is what I think happened. Okay. And I think I remember talking about it in a it was either a car conversation or just a gossip thing. At the end of the day, that man was still married. This is what I think happened. I think Pep knew that man and that man's wife. Because my thing is, for you to say you was paying some bills for them, you had to have some kind of relationship with her. Mainly because y'all was texting each other. So I feel like Pep knew them. Okay, and Pep was messing with that man, knowing that man and his wife was probably having issues or whatnot. And then whatever she did was because the girl didn't know Pep and Andre was messing around. When it got out that Pep and Andre was messing around, she probably said that was probably one of the reasons he was having issues, because he was canoodling with her. My thing is, if I'm actively pregnant and we're married, like, it takes time to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say, oh, you know what I'm saying, I burnt the apple juice next to the pot of grits or whatever, because it was just, what, girl, what? I don't know where I was going with that, but I was going to go somewhere with it. But no, what I mean is, it's not some quick. You can quickly burn some grits, okay? But you can't really quickly be married and pregnant and then divorced. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like they had some kind of relationship to where within a couple months they was together and married and was pregnant with like a baby, and pictures of them together with her being pregnant. And the girl, again, I feel like she did not know Pep and that man was messing around. And when she found out, that's what made her come out and say, oh, Pep stole my husband. Okay? Just saying. Anyway, but again, Pep, he was married. Even if a person is separated, they're still married. Unless you are legally separated, you still married. Okay, point to the blank to the period. But she feel like, people trying to paint me as a homewrecker and I'm not a homewrecker. I don't think Pep's a homewrecker, but I think she was messing with a married man. Even if the married man was about to be separated, she was messing with a married man. Even if he was about to file for divorce, she was messing with a legally married man. Point blank, period. And I mean, people, you just shouldn't do that. Anyway, Pep then says, I just feel like I have to put my happiness on hold. You know what I'm saying? I can be happy later on in life because right now I have to make everyone else happy. And of course, she was a little bit sad. Gigi hugged her. I mean, it is a sad thing, but I feel like, Pep, you had to have known you was going to get some blowback. I mean, like, anyway, we do see Master P in the booth or whatever. I need Master P to stop trying to rap. I need Master P to only do like boardroom booths, like he in the boardroom booth signing deals. He's just like Master P. I love, it ain't my fault. I'm saying anyway, I'm No Limit Soldier. I was not born, but I was raised in that era. Like when No Limit was out, 504 Boys, all that stuff, even Big Time, you know what I'm saying? All that. I was of age. I was a teenager, so that's my era. Okay. However, the times have changed, and I can't see Master P's, slow rapping on a fast beat or fast rapping on a slow beat really working in 2019. I'm just not here for it. I don't, and there's no shade to him. He's a legend. Point to the blank to the period. He's a legend. Okay, man. Back, oh Lord, the songs was amazing. Oh my God, I forgot about the balloons. It's amazingly great. Anyway, I'm all off kilter. But he in the studio, like, Rome ain't here. He always out doing something else, whatever. He always out, work on his own stuff, but I need him here. You should want your son to build his own legacy. Even if he's taking a continuing page from your legacy, you should not want him to only have time to do what you want him to do. You should want your son to be his own man. P. Okay, I don't think you should be like, oh my God, he should always be here to do what I need him to do for me, or what I think he should be doing. Romeo has done very well for himself. We have never heard about him in any scandals. We ain't seen him jumping off no rails or whatever. No foolishness or craziness or whatever. It's just, he's done good. He's even working on movies. The songs he's been doing, I wouldn't mind hearing, because it sounds different than what they used to do back in the day. It is what it is. Anyway, what I'm saying? He does bring up how he talked to Bow Wow, and he invited Bow Wow to play against Romeo in the charity basketball game in New Orleans. I say, girl, look, the beef between Romeo and Bow Wow should not even really exist. The only beef between Romeo and Bow Wow should be like a beef hot dog on a bun. That's about it. So, what I'm saying? We do see how Romeo kind of not feeling well. He just burned the candles at both ends. And he goes like one of those fancy places you go when you're a little bit rich or whatever, got some extra dollars, and you just tired. And like and you just get like a little IV and it pump you up or whatever, Joe Buttons. He went there, okay? He decided he was just tired, you know what I'm saying? And he did a pick me up. I would never do that because I be like, I don't know what y'all putting in me. And I don't really like needles too much either. So, it was what it was. So we do see in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, people that came in town. We see Angela gets there. But so does Bow Wow. So they show her get out of the car first. And she like walking whatever. They show him get there. He like walking through whatever. And then they bump into each other in the hallway. And she like, what is he doing here? Like, hey, what are you doing? He like, hey, what's up? So apparently they have not seen each other in like a year. Since the last time we saw them on TV, maybe 2 seasons ago. So, they have not seen each other in person since then or whatever. And I'm saying, Bob bring up how, he came here to play in the game. And in the confessional, he said how, me and Romeo are two different people. I'm saying? I be, partying, smoking weed or whatever. Partying, bullshit or whatever. And, he more clean cut. And I'm like, I feel like Romeo took his career more serious than Bow Wow did. Bow Wow still trying to be in the clubs. Romeo trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, keep making money. Okay. Anyway, that's what it is. Bow Wow is, I feel like Bow Wow has not taken full advantage of the fact that he can act, and he can be an entertainer. Like, you trying to be in the clubs, making club money, bro, you can make that money in a movie. Anyway, he done. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Him and Angela keep talking or whatever. She's like, oh, how's your daughter? Like, how's she doing? He's like, oh, I got it with me. I had it with me all summer or whatever. He brings up how he wants to have another kid. You know, how he's been kind of settling down or whatever. Talking about how he's been with the same girl for like a year. And she's like, wow, you changed. She's like, yeah, you know, I'm tired of the group or whatever. You know, first of all, he lying. He for everybody. Okay, he for everybody. Him and Key Lolo, I don't believe them as a couple. I feel like they both need some kind of storyline for life or for their TV show, so they're going to just keep messing around. I feel like they just, you know, fake and phony. Angela say, you know, I'm just so shocked because when we dated or whatever, he wasn't serious. Like, he wasn't, like, trying to commit or whatever. She's like, we'll, like, be dating one week and then not dating the next, and then we'll date for 2-3 weeks and then not, because he was out here. He would deal with her when he wanted to. When he got horny, he would go have sex with other people, is what I got from it. And he did not want to commit because she wasn't giving up the panties, and I'm happy she didn't. Just don't say that. Anyway, so, you know, JoJo walk up, oh, hey, JoJo, they chit-chat or whatever, and then, you know what I'm saying, JoJo brings up how, because they was talking, JoJo and Bow Wow, and he was like, well, you know, how did the beef between y'all even start or whatever? Wasn't it because you said that line of your song, you know, I'm 18, making more than your dad? Like, he like, well, yeah, you know, I said that line or whatever, and he said I wasn't talking to Romeo, but people thought I was, and they kind of made it seem like that's what it was. He like, and then after that, people kind of kept us separate. He like, but I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to anybody. He like, at that time, I was making more than the people's daddies. He was like, so it wasn't directly to him. It was to hell, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I mean, I can see both sides of that. But I do think back then, both Bow Wow's camp and Lil Romeo's camp, in one way, pitted them against each other because it made them sell more records. So, whatever. Anyway, because now remember, this whole time, Romeo don't know Bow Wow coming. You know what I'm saying? And when he get there, like him and Ashley was walking around or whatever, and we then see when he's going through the gym, he see Bow Wow. He like, what is Bow Wow doing here? He like, you know what I'm saying? You know, okay. He like, well, clearly my dad set that up or whatever. He like, all right, we got a ball. I'm like, well, okay. So he also do that TT is here. Now, the last episode that I did not talk about, TT went on a date. I can't remember the rapper she went on a date with, but he had nice teeth. And he's like a current rapper or whatever. I can't think what his name is though right now. It's not, because it's not Young Thug. It's somebody popular or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I seen him. Like, at a show, whatever. I was backstage and I saw him. He saw me. She then say, you know, at first I wasn't thinking about it. But she then said, but I then saw the diamond watch on his wrist and said, this might be worth something. He can maybe buy me something. I said, you gonna just admit on national television you's a gold digger? Digging for gold? Gold much, TT? I'm like, she said it like a gold digger. Like, she didn't miss her. What she said, I saw he had an expensive watch on, and I felt like, okay, now I'm interested because hopefully he can buy me some stuff and pay some. I'm like, bitch, girl, okay. Girl. Anyway, and on the date, so Romeo had a fashion a photo shoot for his clothing line, which TT is supposed to be like the brand ambassador of, and she's supposed to be in all shoots, but she skipped his shoot to go to dinner with the rapper, and she went in basically a bathing suit and a sheer body. It was like a leotard, okay, bathing suit or whatever with the ass out and stuff, and then like a whole sheer jumpsuit. So she was basically just, you know, just naked. And even dude was like, wow, yeah, okay. And then when the day was over, he kissed her dead in her mouth and said, I'ma love to do this again. I'm looking like, oh, this is a girl. She's gonna be a baby mama. Because he got like a few kids, like maybe 4-5 kids, or 3-4. How many kids he had the same amount of baby mamas. It's like if he had 4 kids, he had 4 baby, typical stuff. Anyway, Romeo sees TT too, and he says, "Oh, she here. That's funny. I guess because this is a celebrity basketball game. So of course she came to this, but she did not come to my video, my photo shoot. Maybe I need to have more celebrities." He know TT about snatching up famous people to pay her bills. Because I'm like, I don't know what else she does during the year. She can't do nothing, girl. Anyway, we do see they play basketball or whatever. JoJo can't play basketball for enough to save his life. We do know that both Bow Wow and Romeo can play a little bit. We know, but Romeo played like in college. And did he get like a deal out of college? Something, but he's like he can like play. Like, you know what I'm saying? His daddy played for a real NBA team for a little bit of a minute. And you know, Romeo won by like 1 or 2 points, couple points or whatnot. It was, they was balling. It was definitely a game. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have seen it on TV. More like when it happened, not on this episode. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of it, they squashed they beef. They both say hi, you know what I'm saying? You know, there ain't no beef between them or whatever, and how people kind of play them against each other for the whole time, and how they both respect each other, even peace, and like, you know what I'm saying, we respect you, what you've done, and it was a good kumbaya moment. You know, people kept saying how no one has ever seen them in the same room, like, ever. So to see them both, one, not only in the same room, but see them, like, I had a picture, I can grab it. I had a picture, but I was like pulling it up because it's in my email. Anyway, so they shake their hands, and you know, it was with us. And Angela does have them all take a picture. So it was like her, Romeo, Bow, and her brother. And she was in between them, of course. But you know, it was with us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't care news. Egypt, Lil Kendu, and Sam meet up. And this news is so much that we don't care that the show did not even include it in the show. This is like a little snippets in the commercials, but we don't care. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because Lil Kendu, you know, Sam was like, you know, Lil Kendu usually, you know, was cool or whatever. Like, she was a bit much, like she was a little extra or whatever, but she was cool. Like, now, you know, she's an asshole. Yes, Lil Kendu is a whole asshole, okay? Who's Lil Kendu? Brianna. A whole asshole. Y'all know I call Brianna Lil Kendu. Anyway, you know, when Egypt bring up how, yeah, Anthony posted a picture of her, Romeo, and Bow together at some game, he go, Lil Kendu, what? The virgin? Bitch, look, just because everybody want like you pop your pussy for a goon, because people are not like you, okay? You were out here pop your pussy for a goonin', and you know she wasn't what she eventually did. But I mean, we know she's not a virgin no more. She's a whole kid, so that whole thing, the virgin, is played out. So shut the fuck up, Lil Kendu. Anyway, again, that was enough, and we don't care news. So we do see Matthew and Romeo go do some like little volunteer work or whatever. It was cute. You know, so Romeo didn't have no shirt on. I mean, I guess it was hot, and he looks great. Romeo is very attractive, and seeing him sit next to his daddy, I am gonna pull this picture up. Seeing him, we got some time, people. Seeing him sit next to his daddy, I'm like, he really looked like his daddy, and I guess I'll put more pictures up since I didn't open the damn thing. No, keep both. He looked like his father, and Master P don't look as bad as I think or I thought he used to. I think Master P had them gold teeth in or whatever, and looked a little strange. But now, you know what I'm saying, he don't look that bad. Look at this. Just look at this. And I said, oh, he do look like his daddy. I mean, a sexy version. Like, I think Romeo is sexy. But I also feel like Master P sitting there does look like a handsome, you know, older gentleman. Okay, he looked like somebody's daddy, and he's good. But his son, you know what I'm saying, it's cute. You know what I'm saying. But I'm like, oh, I don't think I've ever looked or seen them two together like making the same face. And I was like, damn, he do look like his daddy. And Master P don't look as bad as he used to. Because again, them gold grills is horrible. But this is the picture they all took at the basketball game. I just figured out, you know what I'm saying. You always say you ain't got no picture, but you do. So I did have these two pictures. But yeah, and I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna leave them up because, you know what I'm saying, it's some nice sights to see. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna move this one. I'm not gonna make them big though, because that's just kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah, this picture is of them doing the charity work or whatever. So he took a shot because it was hot. And, Master B brings up how, Romeo is always busy, 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 busy when I want him to be in the studio. However, when I say charity for this, charity for that, he makes sure to make a way to come and help other people or whatever. I'm like, that is so that is so nice. We do see them later at like a conference, also doing little charity stuff or whatever, and TT pop up. Somehow she there to support Rome, so he may not be, so he won't be mad at her, whatever. And so again, he see her, he like, oh, again, she here again. But he had to go somewhere. He like, oh, yeah, I gotta go. So he like, okay, oh, we can't talk. He like, we'll talk later. Like, we will talk later. Are you mad at me? He's like, you ain't showed up. You didn't show up, but I'll talk later. He left. Now TT came in with security. I'm like, why TT with who? Why does she need security? Ain't nobody checking for TT. No, girl, walk through. You good? You're good. Anyway, but when she left, she said to security guards, I wasted y'all time. I came and got blown off. You didn't need them, mama. You really, really didn't. No, you didn't. We do see, girls, to stop and take it off. We do see, Pepa go on to Queen Latifah's show. And, she's talking to her manager. And the manager is like, you know what? Did you break up with Andre? He said, well, I called, he's been calling me, whatever. I haven't, talked to him, but I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? He like, look, if your career takes another hit because of him, or if you stay with him because you want to be with him, and your career, you know what I'm saying, this doesn't recover, whatever, you will end up resenting him for it. Like, I'm just telling you, it is. You know what I'm saying? He like, this gonna sound hard to hear, but the timing not right for you and him to be together. And I do feel like the manager is right. I do feel like Salt and Pepper is able to perform all over whatever and can do little gigs here, not gigs, can get little brand deals here and there. But no one wants the brand with Peppa, the home record. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really in the blogs. Like, it was all over on the major blogs. Like, it's one thing to be on like Media Takeout, but like when People and E News and YBF, you know what I'm saying, when some of these other bigger blogs pick it up, like, it's the whole issue. And that's what had happened with that thing. So, you know what I'm saying, she says like, well, he been hitting me up or whatever, but I just don't, I can't do it just yet because it's so hard or whatever. And he like, well, he like, he says it's gonna be hard. And he like, I want you to be happy, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know if you will be happy without Salt and Pepper. And she wouldn't be. She wholeheartedly wouldn't be. We've seen her do other shows in the past where she was mad when Salt didn't want to do Salt and Pepper. And actually, BT has a show coming up. I think it's called it's called Ladies Night. And it's some kind of show with like SWV, Salt and Pepper, and it's one other little group or whatever. And I'm like, that could be one of the shows or deals he was talking about. Like, you have real deals out here, but I can't do it with you home wrecking because that's all anyone gonna talk about. So her manager was smart. And so he's like, it's gonna sound hard, but you really have to make that decision because, you can suffer from it. And I agree. We see JoJo and Vanessa meet up. Okay, JoJo and Vanessa meet the first time, basically because, JoJo said how he's tired of being in the midst of Angela and Vanessa's bullshit, and how he wants to talk to Angela for Vanessa because he see how how Angela be like, like just kind of like, oh, whatever to Vanessa. JoJo, we all tired of their bullshit. Not only are we tired of their bullshit, we tired of you being in the middle of it because there's no point in it. I feel like they both are too old to be going through this bullshit. Is Angela be like, oh, whatever? Yes, she does. But is Vanessa too fucking sensitive? Yes, she is. Vanessa be acting like if Angela don't wipe her ass, she can't clean out her own ass. You too old, Vanessa. Like, girl, get over it. We do see JoJo do go meet up with Angela, and she, I want to talk to you because, you be mean to Vanessa, you be kind of blowing her off or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you do things, and you don't realize that they phase the people around you, whatever. He like you didn't, have her come down to the winner's circle at the rodeo. I'm looking like, the Derby. I'm like, why does Vanessa keep bringing that up. I feel like Vanessa is like a fucking 5-year-old. And it's so aggravating. I'm like, you are a great adult businesswoman. Why do you keep letting your baby sister affect you like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, just kind of move it on. Like, you don't need her to make you feel like you matter. And I feel like she feel like if Angela don't like, oh, Vanessa, you're wonderful, let's go hang out together all the time, then she just feels less than. But I'm like, you great on your own, Vanessa. Like, get the same belief in yourself that Angela has, okay? And that's what I want to say about that. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She, like, on her end, she feels like I don't have no beef with her or whatever. Like, I don't be thinking, like, I don't be knowing she be offended or whatever. And I keep going on about my business. He said, that's what I mean. You don't even be paying enough attention to realize what you be doing or whatever. And so she's like, well, I don't want her to think I don't like her, so I'm going to throw her a surprise birthday party. Happy birthday, Vanessa. Girl, I don't care. Anyway. Lastly, we see Angela and Romeo going on a little walk together, a little talk. And, you know, it was bullshit if you ask me. You know, we see him saying, I love going on walks with my boo or someone I want to be my boo. They sit and talk. And then she go into, you know what? I think I want to set you up on a blind date with somebody else. I told y'all this is the book. I'm not even finna go into that. Like, this is what I see. He's at a place where he would date her. She's at a place where she would date him. And they both bullshit. And I don't care. Anyway, and that's how it ended with her saying, I want to set you up on a blind date. And he like, what? Because he wants them to date. But I will see y'all next week. I can't, y'all know I don't have so many fucks to give. I gave y'all 31 minutes worth of fucks. I'm out of them. So, peace.
He's like love, 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 and you.